Let's make this crochet heart. You could use this to sew into other projects like blankets, sweaters, really any of your projects that will be enhanced with a heart. You could make a Valentine's Day pickle, you name it. I'll be using US terms. Materials are listed up next. We'll go through each step of the way. Otherwise, let's get started. For the materials, grab some acrylic yarn in medium 4 weight in any color you want, a 4.5mm hook, scissors, yarn needle, and stitch markers. All right, let's get started. Grab your yarn and hook. I'm referring to this end as the tail end and the yarn attached to the skein as the working end. I'm right-handed, so I take my left hand. I take my 2 fingers and thumb, take the tail end, grab it with your thumb, and wrap the working end around your 2 fingers so that there's an X on the back of your hand. Hold there with your thumb, flip. Now go under the yarn closest to your fingertips and pull the yarn closest to your knuckles through. Turn your hook and grab that yarn closest to your knuckles and pull through the loop on your hook. Wiggle, wiggle. Switch hands to grab right here. Take that working end and we're going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through. Untangle the tail. Now when you pull the tail, it should cinch closed. Don't close it all the way yet. Work 5 single crochets into the magic circle and make sure you work this tail into those stitches. So insert your hook, yarn over, 2 loops on your hook and that tail end in the middle here, yarn over and pull through. That's 1, make 4 more and I'll meet you back here. After those 5 stitches, the last one I'm going to do is a slip stitch before closing the circle. So insert your hook, grab a loop, and pull that loop straight through the loop on your hook. I'm going to put a stitch marker here because it's my last stitch of the round and so I can save the place where the slip stitch is. Now we can pull this tail and your circle should cinch closed. I like to work this tail into the next few stitches so I can cut it and get it out of the way. In this first stitch, we're going to do 3 double crochet stitches. 2 double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull through. There should be 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. Now there should be 2 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops on the hook. That's 1 double crochet stitch. I'll show you the 2 more we're doing all in 1 stitch. I just went for the 3 double crochet and didn't chain up to the height because I like the way it curves up for the heart shape. In the next stitch, we're going to make 3 half double crochets. For a half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull that loop through the hook. There should be 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. So that's 1, and we'll make 2 more. All in the same stitch. Now that this tail is worked into the stitches, I'm going to cut it just to get it out of the way. Now in the next stitch, we're going to do 3 single crochet stitches. So yarn over, pull through, and then pull through those 2 loops on the hook, make 2 more. I like to put a stitch marker in the center one we made for the single crochet because that's where we're going to work our point in, and I just like to make sure it's in the right spot. In the next stitch, we're going to make 3 half double crochets all in the same stitch. In the next stitch, 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Now I'm going to slip stitch in this stitch. So insert your hook into the slip stitch from round 1, yarn over and pull that yarn straight through the loop on your hook. I'm going to put my stitch marker back there. That does mark the last stitch in the round. For round 3, in the first stitch, we are going to single crochet 3 all in one stitch. In the next stitch, we're going to make 3 half double crochets. In the next stitch, we'll do 3 single crochets again. Now in these next 4 stitches, I'm going to just single crochet into each stitch. This is the tip of the heart right here. I'll remove my stitch marker. And all in this stitch, we'll do a single crochet stitch, a half double crochet stitch, and then another single crochet stitch. So here's our single crochet, half double, then single crochet. Now single crochet into the next 4 stitches. We'll do 3 single crochet all into one stitch here. So that's also called a triple crochet increase. Three half double crochets into this next stitch. Then 3 single crochets into this stitch. Where the slip stitches in the previous round, I'm going to fasten off, so insert your hook for a slip stitch. And then chain 1, so yarn over and pull through. Leave a little bit of a tail because we're going to sew it in and pull. Take your tail and yarn needle, pull through, and we can weave it into the back of our work, which is the more bumpy side, and it was facing away from us while we were working. I go into the backs of the stitches. And just pull through. Pull that away from your work, so when you cut it, you don't get your work. And that is how I made this heart. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.